Good morning from the Great Smoky Mountains. Of course.
He's just saying good morning.
Good morning. Yes. Yeah. There's nothing more morning than when the roosters crow.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna head up. Today we're gonna head up to Bass Pro Shops. I want to get a couple more pairs of shorts, because my older ones, what's been happening, Dawn?
They've been ripping.
So I bent over the other day here.
It's always in the same spot, though, when they do rip.
Yeah. And mind you, they're a couple years old. I bent over and literally my whole rear end was showing.
And it got worse as it progressed throughout the day.
Yes.
Some lady was laughing at him.
Now, I did go up there not too long ago and did buy a couple new pairs. But I want to have plenty because we are going to be getting ready to go on a road trip coming up at the end of summer. And I want to get them, I want to get some new clothes. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to, there's a couple places I want to stop along the way and check things out. So it's going to be kind of what will and why, between phones and roosters and birds and all that. It's pretty wild around here, even though it's kind of quiet. But yeah, so today we're just gonna be doing an us day. And you can come along and see what we're up to. Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do this. The rooster's ready. It's a beautiful day here in Tennessee until about noon. Then it's going to start thunderstorming. A couple years back, some friends of the channel had sent these to us, and it's the little yellow Jeep. How cool is that? And now that we have all this outdoor space, we'll be looking for a little setup for these. Dawn doesn't want the ones that go into the ground. She wants these to set on the porch here, so we got to look for something with a base for these. Yeah, it's the yellow Jeep, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to find something where we could display those here on the porch. And yes, that's a comfy little spot to sit. And even Dawn's plants are out here enjoying the front porch. There's my shoes that I cut the grass with. You can see they're pretty grass covered. I learned a long time ago not to use the new shoes because you'll destroy them. A couple of things I want to do in the next week or so is pressure wash the whole house, scrub it down. I do want to go over the decks once again because it has picked up a little bit of roof debris from when they did the gutters. So when they took the old gutters off, all that stuff ended back up on the deck, and so I want to wash that down as well. Of course, grass will be coming shortly. I'd say within another 3 or 4 days, the hill here is going to be pretty wild. And what else we got to do, Dawn? Some things in the back porch, right?
Yeah.
We do got to pressure wash and stuff like that.
I cleaned the window out on the back porch.
And we're not going to worry about the landscaping for another week or so. Because we're just going to be busy with some other things and stuff like that. Probably after Father's Day and all that, we'll start getting on that. And we got some road trips coming up. Also, we got some Smoky Mountain stuff that we're going to be doing as well. So deck is looking good. So we're getting close to the 4th of July because all the firework tents have been going up, and that's exciting, but fireworks are expensive. You could spend a lot of money having your own little display. I'm gonna stop up here at Weigel's and top off the Jeep, and then I think we're gonna take it through the car wash because I see there's a little bit of bird poop on it, so we don't want that to hang around too much longer. Gas is $2.39 for regular and $324 per premium. I can't recall if I showed everybody the new bumper. It kind of matches. And yeah, I got a little mud on the tires. And here at Quick Jet. So we do this once a week, sometimes twice a week if it gets dirty enough, right? Clean. Yeah, so we're over here behind Andy's Frozen Custard, and this is where the new Culver's is going. So there's gonna be two frozen custard places right next door to one another.
That's funny.
Yeah, but that's what's going in here. They already got the foundation in. They're moving pretty quick. I would say we're going to be eating cheese curds come this fall, or maybe towards Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think they're gonna be hauling on that. Of course, we do love Andy's Frozen Custard as well. But Sevierville is growing. There's a lot going on. We have our new Dunkin' right there, which is usually pretty busy with folks trying to get coffee. Oh my goodness, the parkway is backed up. Usually it's never backed up here on the bridge here. Yeah, it's probably an accident.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. A lot of them are still turning and they're gonna get hit. And that guy wants to get through.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take the back road, because I have a feeling that that's going to be pretty wild. Okay, so we're gonna head back into Sevierville and then try to head up towards like the wilderness and all that. Taking the back roads. So we're on this side of the Little Pigeon River, out by the fairgrounds and all that, behind Lowe's, behind the new Target. I don't know if you can see the accident out there. It looks like it's still backed up on the parkway. So, well, hopefully everybody in that accident's is okay. Pretty soon the Sevier County Fair will be going on. Not too long now. I think everybody has the same idea. They're like, yeah, let's take the back roads and get around that accident. Oh wow, there's a backup over here.
Uh-oh. What in the world?
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I think it's just gonna be one of those days, Dawn, where it's So that's usually what happens. Like when roads are clogged, everybody runs over to another road, and then that one gets even, and that road can't handle the traffic, right? So then that one gets probably even worse than if you were just to sit there where the accident is. But then again, I've waited an hour and a half in an accident. And we do get a lot of accidents here in the Smokies, you know. A lot of folks are, you know, they're looking around, they're looking at, you know, the flashy signs and stuff like that, and boom, it's usually a rear end. And it, yeah, so we're coming out here to the wilderness, to the Soki Mountain. The parkway seems to be moving over there, though. Soki Mountain. Detour day. We finally made it to 66. It took a good 15 minutes to do that detour. Kind of question if we would have waited, if we would have got through just as quick, you know. I don't know, it's hard to judge. There is a backup heading towards exit 407. Look at that on a Thursday morning. Well, it's actually getting closer to noon now than anything. And we're gonna head into Buc-ee's real quick. I want to take a look at their new summer merch. No semis allowed. Kind of like Snoopy, right?
Yep.
No semis allowed. And just in time, I needed to use the restroom. And they have the cleanest restrooms known to man. Oh my goodness. You could do a fish fry. This place is busy. And here's their new 4th of July t-shirt. Sweet Land of Liberty. It's got Buc-ee in a little inner tube. And they have a new cup too. So they want $30 for the tumbler. And the t-shirts are $18. You got little Buc-ee. And this place is busy. It's crazy. It's always like this though. But it sinks in once you're here. Oh, you got some crew socks. Little bows. Oh yeah, he's in his inner tube with his sparklers going. Buc-ee's 1982 pit. Is that pit shop or pit stop? Pit stop. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. That's new. So Buc-ee's got their start in 1982. That's when they opened their first store in Texas. Oh my goodness, Dawn, look at this. He's singing On the Road again. I hope Willie's getting a cut of that. You think Willie's getting a cut of that? I'm sure he's getting a cut of that. That's cute. Yeah, you could have a gas pump beverage dispenser. Patriotic Coloring Activity Book. If you know, you know. That's some good stuff. They have men care products called Barnwood Living. There's some bad axe. Oh, so they got something for Dad. With Father's Day being right around the corner. Chicks dig chainsaws, just so you know. And if you're into Broncos, they got you covered. Just a Bronco girl. So the Broncos are like the Jeeps, right? You know what I mean? They got their own thing going on as well. This is probably not right though. A Bronco hat with a Jeep shirt. That's not right. Their summertime merchandise is out. They even have some swimming trunks to go along with it. Kind of like a a Miami Vice looking like thing, isn't it?
Is it a men's shirt or a woman's?
That's a man's shirt, yeah. I mean, you could either or, right? They got the bathing suits, swimming trunks, everything for your summertime need or want. That's a fun shirt too, $18. It's got a Jeep on it. And Buc-ee's is on my mind. Little mountain Buc-ee's. I think they're opening a Buc-ee's out in Arizona, was it? I don't know. They're opening them everywhere these days. There's a Buc-ee's coming near you, right? Yeah, best days are Buc-ee days. You got swim shirts. Oh wow, look at this Hawaiian. Definitely the Hawaiian feel, right? But yeah, they have everything for your summertime beach time. These are in, these knitted sweater things, they're in, I notice. Yeah. Of course, you have your traditional Buc-ee's tee. Oh my goodness, they have a beaver nuggets pillow. Oh. I think this is like a picnic, you know, you put everything in there for your picnic. So we're not going to show you everything because we would be in here forever and this video would be in a video of itself. And we got other things to do, but we're just looking at the new stuff, the stuff we haven't seen. And they do have the Sevierville tee for $14. Very unique dolly tee, $18. Not badly priced, especially if you're heading out to Dollywood. All kinds of dolly tees. They even got Snoopy. This is a really nice one, Dawn. I like that one. Yeah.
It's just hot down here for t-shirts.
Yeah, it's kind of hot to wear like a cotton tee. Garfield. You don't see too many Garfield things anymore. And pretty soon it will be the Jeep invasion. So pretty soon we're going to be doing some grilling on the back porch, and I'm always looking at different things that we could use. Here's a nice little like prep board. Always opened on. They have a lot of nifty non-Buc-ee themed things as well. A lot of summery goodness. So look at this hamburger here. I think it's like a cookie jar or something. No, it's a candle. That is a candle. They got decorative flags. They pretty much put Buc-ee on everything, don't they? A lot of great Tennessee, a lot of great Texas style things that you can decorate with. A lot of like farm, kitchen stuff, candles. Party animal since 1776. It's a nightlight, and these are pretty good quality. Those mugs are. We didn't even get near the brisket whatsoever, and they got some pretty cool summertime gear going on in there. Pretty much everything you can imagine with a beaver logo on it, and it's always busy. That's a given. Bass Pro Shops, outdoor world. Welcome to the Smoky Mountains Great Outdoor Store. Oh, Fred Bear, walk with me down the trail again. Take me back where I belong. Every time I come into an outdoor world, I always have to sing Fred Bear. Old Ted Nugent. Okay, let's go find those shorts, right? That's what we're here for. I'm not gonna spend. I can spend a lot of time in here, but today we're on a mission. Oh wow, they got some patriotic tees and shirts and all that. Oh, Dawn, they have one with Mount Rushmore. That's what we did last year
Yeah.
for the 4th, remember?
I remember that. Mount Rushmore, you can see it from the road.
Yep.
No, those little chipmunks were there.
The chipmunks, yes. You got to walk right up on the Mount Rushmore, remember?
Yeah, that was cool.
It was, yeah. Oh wow, we got all kinds of fun stuff. Well, this is a great place to get all spiffied up. Route 60.
6.
And yeah, we've done Route 66 as well. And we're thinking about planning another run on Route 66 next year. I don't know if we're going to do the entirety or we're going to do it in reverse. I don't know. We've been talking about it. No guarantees on that just yet. And they have my shorts in stock. This is what I like to wear, the red head. They got all the different pockets, got Velcro. And they're lightweight, but they're still heavy duty. Yeah, this is the ones I like. And they have lots of great taxidermy in here. Look at that bear up there. I'm gonna go check out the fish. I'm glad that they had my shorts in stock. Last time they only had a couple, so I got enough now especially if we're gonna be doing some traveling. I love coming in here and taking a look at all the different fish. Just a chillin'. This guy here wants to give you a kiss, Dawn. He's a kissing fish.
I think it's a hat.
Wear that in the woods during hunting season. See what happens. Yeah, this is an amazing place. Especially on a hot day. You can cool off and just walk around. Yeah, we're just over there about a half hour ago. Buc-ee's. You like four-wheelers.
I got mixed feelings about
I know you like jet skis.
Yeah.
You like the jet skis. But maybe not the four-wheelers, right? You screamed the whole time.
That was scary. The
That-
jet ski took a little bit to get used to because it was my first time. The four-wheeler was my first time, but this is scary.
That's
'Cause
scary.
if you tip it, you're done, pretty much.
Well, if you tip a jet ski, you're done too.
Well, yeah, but you're in the water. The impact won't be so bad.
You get hurt seriously on the jet ski too. You just gotta be careful,
I did it once and done.
whatever you're doing. But they do have them. Could you imagine cruising Douglas Lake in that? You can get up in there, check it out. I guess I got a stairway.
I like the blue one.
You like the yeah. This is like a teal, right? It's kind of got a 50s look to it.
The seats are all back here, and then there's one up there.
Yep.
It's got a canopy. I guess the other one's got a canopy too.
Yep. I've had boats in the past, and they're a lot of work. You got to pay a lot of attention to everything, and they always costing you something.
If you go swimming, where's the ladder?
Yeah, we watched a movie not too long ago where they couldn't reach the ladder.
Yeah, that was scary. And
Yeah.
they got stuck in the ocean. And
But I think if I were to ever buy another boat, I would get a pontoon. Pontoon is the way to go. Especially around Douglas Lake with the sandbars and all that. Yeah. And a triple tune would be perfect as well. They got a little one. We wouldn't need a big one, not for like 5-6 people. Yeah, this is a 16-footer and they want $22,000 for it. Maybe we'd save some money if we bought our own boat instead of cruising all the time.
yeah.
Would you rather buy a boat or would you rather cruise on cruise ships?
I'd rather go on cruises because you can go on different ones.
I figured.
Where are you gonna put it?
I figured
Where are you gonna park it?
where you gonna park it?
It's gonna go right down the driveway.
Right down. Yeah, we got the steep driveway. That's the reason why we have a hard time getting an RV or anything, because there's no flat spots on our property whatsoever. I'd have to actually cut a space out, pave it just for that. Makes it kind of difficult. And some new shorts. We were here, I don't know, it was about 2 weeks ago, and I was able to pick up, I think I picked up, 3 pairs then? So I added to it. They only had that at my size. And now I'm set for some adventures, right? You know? You can definitely tell it's summertime. You're starting to see more and more people in the stores and more families. And the kids are out of school now. But yeah. It's not extremely hot today, but we're underneath a little cloud cover, which is making it very nice. But man, as soon as that sun starts to come out in full force, man, it kind of makes you scramble for the shade. Now there's the Chop House. There's another location of Chop House right there, and we've ate there before, and that's a good location too as well. Well, Smoky Stadium is abandoned over there, but I heard that there's some new some new owners pretty soon, so we'll see.
I wonder what they're going to put in here.
Last I heard, it was like some kind of housing and like retail development and stuff like that.
It was a nice stadium.
It was a nice stadium. I kind of wish that the Savannah Bananas or somebody would take it over and do something with it. I think that would be fun to see, like a Savannah Banana type baseball here. I would go. I would get season tickets. But then no Savannah Banana games are sold out. Like, they don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's very popular. And you have this intersection here, and it crisscrosses. They call it diamond, a triple diamond, or something like that. And it's kind of confusing because you go to the other side of the road, and for a few seconds there, you're like, what's going on, right? You know? So we're here on 66, halfway between exit 407 and downtown Sevierville, almost across the street from Flea Traders Flea Market. So our neighbor has been going off about a little cafe that opened. Now, we seen it about 2-3 months ago, and of course we weren't hungry at the time, so we kept passing it. But my neighbor says he eats here all the time, and he's never had a bad meal. He said the prices are right, the food is above and beyond, and it's one of his favorite places to eat here in Sevier County now. I'm curious. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, and I've heard this from other folks as well, too. Other folks have mentioned, like, have you guys been up to the Honeypot Cafe? We're going to try this place out. Seeing that we've been saving off to try this place out. So, seeing that we're hungry and we're here on 66, let's do the Honeypot. I remember you first spotting it months ago, and you were like,
I've been wanting to do it. So.
We should stop there. It's cute. It looks cute. It's great. We're next to Green Old Deal Antique Mall, across the street from Grilla Fireworks. And there it is, the Honeypot Grill. It's got a little bear, and it looks busy. It looks like there's a lot of folks in there. So let's go on in. Let's see what this is about. I'm excited for this. What? Yeah, you can write your name on the table, or write anything on the table. Well, let's take a look at this menu. It's a cool mural. This place is cute as a button. Decorated very, very nicely. Very comfy. And I got myself a Coke. I got the fried bologna and cheese. They say it's deep fried and it's one of their specialties. I also got chili cheese fries. And of course, Dawn got the club sandwich. So I got the chili cheese fries and look at that bologna sandwich. You got the club, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, look at that. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Got some french fries on the side. That's huge, isn't it? Look at the size of that thing. Some fries. So this place here reminds me of a little cafe on the side of the road in the south. They have bologna sandwiches. They deep fry their bologna. Oh, and they're nice and thick. And it was really good. In fact, that's probably the best bologna sandwich I have had in the south. I'm pretty sure that's probably the best one. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. What did you think, Dawn?
I enjoyed my club sandwich.
The club sandwich was really good.
The fries are basic, and I couldn't eat.
Yeah, there's basic fries.
Hard.
They were too crispy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had the chili cheese fries with the cheese, and it was good. It was actually good. The next time we go, though, I want to get the onion rings because they looked amazing. I was looking around, and everybody was ordering them. So the onion rings is where it's at. Yeah, neighbor was right. It's a good place. I could see us coming here more often. This is more of like a local place. I know some folks have been asking us lately. You know, we've seen all of those restaurants in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, and we've seen, you know, the big bright signs with the glittery inside and the tractors stuck upside down on the ceiling. We want to see more local places, you know, and this is one of those. But in Sevier County, we don't have a lot of mom and pop places. We do, like, of course, you guys all know Chubby's, and there are some, but they're outweighed by the restaurants with the tractor stuck to the ceiling and the big names like Jason Aldean and you know what I mean, and what have you. So, but very good. The prices were right at $30 for fries, sandwiches, and Cokes. Yeah, not bad. Also, it's run by a family, so it's mom's in the kitchen, uncle is running, you know what I mean, the tables, you know what I mean. So it's a whole family. The kids come in at night, I guess, and run it. So it's a family affair, which is great to see. That, you know. Yeah. So yeah, definitely, if you're here in Sevierville, you're looking for a quick lunch or maybe even a breakfast, I would check them out. There's a lot of new breakfast places in Sevierville that we need to do. I mean, we could spend probably 2 weeks just hitting all the new little breakfast places throughout Sevier County. So there's nothing like taking the back roads home. This is really truly Tennessee when you hit these back roads and you look for old barns and everything else. And you can always go to the damn store.
The damn store.
The damn store. Yeah, so we're here at the Douglas Dam overlook, and you can tell that those Canadian wildfires are really clouding up the mountains. You can't even see Mount LeConte straight ahead. I guess you can barely make it out, the outline up towards the clouds there. But this is a little place we like to come and just take a look at the mountains in its entirety. And you can make out the silhouette of Bluff Mountain over there. But yeah, it's been a great day. We got some things done. I think we're gonna head home now and do a little work around the house. I'm gonna edit this video, get it out for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, and there's English Mountain over there. Yeah, it definitely would be a lot clearer. So the mountains are smoky. Of course they are the Smoky Mountains, but not like that. Also, weather's been kind of weird around here, at least that's my opinion. And I'm kind of wondering if this has a little effect on all of that. What a great day. We should be getting some rain any time now. We're supposed to have some thunderstorms rolling in. But we had a good lunch today. Oh my goodness, that was great. I got some new shorts. I need those. Dawn's like, hey, you rip another pair of those out.
Yep.
Yeah, after time they get kind of weak in the, you know, the crotch area, right? What did you think, Dawn?
It was a good day.
Buc-ee's as always.
It was packed.
Yeah, Buc-ee's is crazy. But folks, that's going to do it for today. Here in the Great Smoky Mountains, thank you for joining us on our little adventure. Now it's time for you to have your own. We love you, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye everyone.
Lord willing and the creek don't rise, they'll take you to see the countryside, driving all over Tennessee in their little yeller Jeep. You can come along wherever they go, all you gotta do is watch the show, so be sure you tune in. Don, would you do this again?